Good evening and welcome to the racecourse ground for tonight's FA Trophy third round game between Wrexham and Scunthorpe. I am Matt Waters taking you through today's game. A delayed kick-off, Scunthorpe stuck on their travels on the way to the racecourse this evening. And immediately the name that everyone will be drawn to is in the number 1 shirt, Rob Lainton, back in action for the first time since his horrendous injury, the dislocation he got to his wrist against Bromley. For Scunthorpe, they've named 17-year-old goalkeeper Owen Foster in goal for his second game in a row now this season. Marcus Dewars has dropped to the bench. He's only got 1 clean sheet so far this season. And it's going to be Scunthorpe to get the game underway. Captain Butterfield, with Wrexham kicking from left to right towards the Kop. It's Clwyth plays it back to Lainton. Tunnicliffe in the centre of that back three, normally being seen on the right. Apter dispossesses Harry Lennon. It's coming to Keelan Lavery and it's 1-0 to Scunthorpe. Wrexham caught napping and a poacher's finish from Keelan Lavery sends the visitors 1-0 up inside the first 10 minutes. And that's not the start that Wrexham would have wanted. Or Harry Lennon just caught out in possession. You can see him there, just looked to cut back. Apter nipped him well. And Daniel down to Beeston. Switch the play across, but Jacob Mendy does well. Reads the path of the ball, and he can drive forward. Great ball into Bickerstaff. Can he get a shot away? Bickerstaff just wide. But it was well played by Jacob Mendy. Read the interception well, and a good ball into the path of Bickerstaff, and a little shake of the head there. But a positive sign that he's got himself in that position. The through ball, the touch out of his feet, and just couldn't quite direct the finish goal bound. Another in-swinging corner with that left foot of Tom O'Connor. And the ball goes in, just headed away. Cannon does well. Back to O'Connor, wants the ball back and gets it. He's got Hall Johnson there with him. Plays it to the Reese. Hall Johnson gets the cross in. I'm not too sure who that came from. Might come off Sam Dolby on the way in. But more positive signs enjoyed down that right hand side from Hall Johnson. In space, and Tom O'Connor looks to stretch the play again. Mendy on the left hand side. He's got Andy Cannon in front of him. As he looks to take on his man. Can he get the shot away with that right foot? Shoots and just over the bar. We've seen him score from that sort of distance before, and that wasn't far away from Jacob Mendy. Normally with his left foot, that one went with his right. And it just went over the roof of the net. But it shows again he's just got the beating down that left hand side. Phil Parkinson just calling for a bit more movement from his players. And Mendy plays it to Cannon. Bickerstaff in space, drives it road. Can he get the shot away? Bickerstaff, brilliant finish! And a goal for him in his first start this season. And it's an excellent finish by Bickerstaff, and Wrexham are level. And it was neat play down the left hand side between Mendy, Cannon and Bickerstaff. And the number 27 shifted it onto his right foot and tucked it in the bottom corner past Foster. And you can see that ball from Cannon back to Bickerstaff. Got the beat in a row. And a cool as you like finish from Bickerstaff levels the contest. And a goal that Wrexham deserve. Beast in looking for the run of Daniel, and he gets there, crosses the ball in, and Hall Johnson clears it away. Tom O'Connor heads it across, and out of trouble to Mendy. Bickerstaff in space, gets the ball, Dolby in space in the middle, Bickerstaff is still there with the ball, plays it into Dolby, Dolby on run in, just too far away. And it's O'Connor, gets the free kick into the area, just slightly too far away from Tunnicliffe, always reaching. Always just going away from Jordan Tunnicliffe, did well to get his head on it. But he does really well to get away from his man. Great ball in by Tom O'Connor. And he's just always stretching away from it. But you can see Tunnicliffe just breaks away from Butterfield and is always just stretching away. So throws down the line, and that is the last action of the half. At the racecourse, it's Wrexham 1, Scunthorpe 1. And Jones gets the go-ahead in Tunnicliffe. Can clear it long. Tunnicliffe. Cleworth cannon again. Wrexham just looking to move the ball around, building possession. But they've been dispossessed there, and there's a 3-on-3. Or 3-on-2 rather. Apter on the right hand side receives the ball. Will he go alone? Will he take the shot on? Does. And over the bar. But Rob Lainton not happy, losing possession in that area. Andy Cannon's debut is over. A first glimpse for Wrexham fans of what they can see from the new number 20. And Elliot Lee replacing him. Lee to Mendy. Mendy driving forward again. Can he get the cross into the area? Blocked. Headed away only as far as James Jones does really well. Could dispossess his man. Gets the cross into the area. And Foster just about holds on to that one. Through Cleworth and Hall Johnson. But Cleworth goes long to James Jones. Great header. Bickerstaff can try and win the ball back from Taft. It's a poor clearance in the end. Hall Johnson does really well, can still have space to drive into. Takes it down the line, tricks his way in, and a penalty maybe. Hall Johnson isn't happy with that. Forward again, Bickerstaff holds the ball well. Dolby just on the other side of his man. Couldn't quite get there. And a miscommunication between Jones and Cleworth allowed Butterfield to win the ball, and Apter can drive it goal. He's got Lennon with him. Gets past Lennon. Shot goes in rather, and a good save by Rob Lainton. Tom Pugh's shot straight out the Wrexham keeper, but a save he had to make. And that from Hall Johnson. And it did look like there was potentially contact from both players. This angle might show us a bit more. And there was an initial trip from Daniel on Hall Johnson. I'm not convinced that Shrimpton gets much on him. Mendy in space down the left hand side. Looks to drive past Gallimore if he can. Cuts it back to Elliot Lee. And it looks like another couple of substitutions for Wrexham on the way, including Ollie Palmer, but Hall Johnson can shoot. The ball's still there, and Foster misses the ball completely, and Hall Johnson slots it away, and there can be no complaints about that. And it's Hall Johnson that pounces on that mistake from Foster. The young goalkeeper completely missed the ball. And Reece Hall Johnson finishes. And Scunthorpe really not happy. That goal was loud. I'm not too sure what they were complaining about. It looks like two Scunthorpe players have got in the way of the keeper. Maybe they'd seen something that no one else had. But it's the right back, Reece Hall Johnson. Let's have a look here. There can be no foul really there. Bickerstaff has his arm on the Scunthorpe man, but really nothing that can be complained about. The keeper comes for it, misses the ball, and you can see how delighted Hall Johnson is with that. Was denied a penalty moments ago, and I'll be pleased he followed his initial shot in as well. He's completely missed the ball. And some substitutions for Wrexham. Jacob Mendy back at the racecourse. His evening is done. An excellent showing from him and Liam McAlinden will come on in his place. Elliot Lee has McAlinden on his left, just too short for him, but Lee does well, and he's got space to move forward into. Sees Hall Johnson on the right hand side, takes it down well. He's got a Clewitt on his right, and Foster holds on to that one. Looks like there's some movement on that far side. Beeston's ball, looking for Daniel, gets it past him, and can they get a shot away? And this was blocked by Harry Lennon, but again capitalised on the loose ball. Pure across. Lennon surprised the Wrexham players, and Reeve Hall Johnson just maybe struggling with cramp, having his legs stretched out. It's a cold evening, and especially on his first start back, understandably feeling the conditions. And it is an excellent return for Reeve Hall Johnson, and he may, if things stay the same, got the winner. Won't ever get an easier finish, but a deserved goal. And Anthony Ford slots into that right hand side. And the sponsors man of the match goes to Hall Johnson as well. And Lennon just heads that one down, and it's gone over the bar. Another wasteful effort, and it all feels a little bit last ditch from Scunthorpe. They've had a couple of opportunities. It was an important header he made, just got it away from Poulter, and I think it was Pugh that was on running. Lashes his shot well over the crossbar, no composure in that position. Will be the one to try and get Scunthorpe level. I didn't like the first one, goes well over the bar, execution all wrong. And McAlinden just to take his time, looking for options in front of him. Sam Dolby and Elliot Lee in front of him. Lee does pick it up, drives towards goal. Brilliant footwork by Elliot Lee. Can he get the shot to win, seal the win? He does! Straight through Foster, and that goal will send Wrexham into the fourth round of the FA Trophy. The ball just stuck to his feet, danced round a couple of defenders, and his finish straight past Foster. Should have done better with it again. But a rapture supports for Elliot Lee. He did really well just to shift the ball past Pugh, got past Rowe, and he should have done better with that one. Foster again, but brilliant work from Elliot Lee before it. And they're well worthy of a win. So he waits to take the free kick. Jones swings the ball into the area, and that is full time, and it's Wrexham that progress into the FA Trophy fourth round. Second half goals from Reeve Hall Johnson and Elliot Lee, added to Bickerstaff's first half strike, meaning that Wrexham overcome Struggling Scunthorpe, 3-1 in the FA Trophy.